It's a beautiful afternoon in March in Paris, but there's something unique to this week that we are living through right now. What is it?
This is the Paris Arbitration Week. This is actually the 8th edition of the Paris Arbitration Week, which is an international gathering bringing the entire world of international arbitration to Paris for hundreds of events, both academic and social. And we're very, very happy to welcome you here in Paris.
What's your role in making Paris Arbitration Week become this kind of signature event that it is today?
So I'm Raphael Kaminsky. I'm a partner at Tenny Peak, which is a boutique specialized in dispute resolution here based in Paris. And I was privileged enough to be a board member of the Paris Arbitration Week during 3 years and ended up as co-president last year with Marily Paralika. And over the 3 years, we have seen an incredible growth of both participants and partners to the Paris Arbitration Week, which really became today the major event in international arbitration throughout the world.
I remember when it started, I was already in Paris every year for spring, like many people, because there was a bit like a nucleus of the Paris Arbitration Week, and that was the springtime session of the ICC Commission on Arbitration and ADR.
Exactly.
And from there, I believe...
Exactly, you're totally right, because Paris Arbitration Week was really built with the help of the ICC, but also with other scientific societies such as the Comité Français de l'Arbitrage, the Association Française de l'Arbitrage as well, and Paris Place d'Arbitrage. So everything was around Paris and France as a hub for international arbitration. And we thought that we needed to do something larger and not to bring simply the specialists of ICC to Paris, but bring the entire world of international arbitration to Paris. And this is what we've achieved, and hopefully we will continue to achieve and grow over the coming years, but this is a great pride, and I was very happy to be part of this incredible challenge and program.
Yes, and even as a delegate and a representative of one of the firms that hosted an event here, it's every year astounding to see the diversity of people, but also of events, because I think there's something unique also. Now it's being copied elsewhere in the world. You don't have this one singular massive event, rather it's decentral, isn't it?
It is completely decentralized. It's actually the partners of the Paris Arbitration Week which are making the Paris Arbitration Week what it is, and this is why we're so proud of that. Paris Arbitration Week was only built with the opening cocktail, which is a massive gathering with more than 1,500 people this year, and a closing party just for the partners of the PAO, and with some signature events such as the cruise, the Young Arbitration Cruise, which has been taking place for the last 7 years now, and which is also an event where all young arbitration practitioners meet. And I have to admit, some less young, and I'm very happy to still participate in this great event.
They still let you?
They still let me in, hopefully.
What is the secret potion? Would you say that there is a recipe for success of this particular kind of event?
That's a good question. I think Paris helps a lot because it attracts a lot of people who want to come to Paris. Has it always been a very collective adventure? Yasmin Mohammed was the president and founded the Paris Arbitration Week 8 years ago, but since then she was surrounded by amazing people who were extremely motivated. We all do that on our free time, and you can imagine that we don't have that much free time. But gathering 9 people, 9 brains, 9 networks helps making it such an incredible event and ever-changing events. I mean, this year is marked, as you know, the future Olympic Games in Paris. So there were special events, both academic and social, around the Olympics, which is again one of the unique features of this year's Paris Arbitration Week.
How did Paris Arbitration Week start for you this year?
So it started with an amazing lunch organized by your firm, which was called the BODENHEIMER Itineraries, and which took place in a fantastic restaurant at the Soho House in Paris, where we had the pleasure to meet various practitioners from all over the world and exchange on the artificial intelligence topic during a very, very good lunch.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. It's indeed a new series of events that we are kicking off this year at Paris Arbitration Week, and we hope to continue these luncheons at various locations around the world. As a matter of fact, we are a law firm that is based in Germany, but our work is truly international, and we decided, as not everyone has always the privilege of traveling all the way to Germany, that we'd rather take our event to where people meet and greet anyway. And one of the key events, of course, is Paris Arbitration Week. So we're glad you enjoyed the event, and we're looking forward to similar such events in the future.
I think it was a brilliant idea. Thank you very much.